Okay, Seán, could you tell me what your own profession is?
I'm the Deputy Chief Executive in Forest na Gaeilge and also Director of Educational Services.
And what are your own experiences of Irish medium education?
Well, my experiences of Irish medium education began back in the late 80s on a development committee for the establishment of an Irish medium School in Armagh, which two of my three children attended. I then subsequently became involved with Coinn na Gaeilge, where I was Chief Executive for 10 years. So during that time I've learned quite a bit about Irish medium education, how immersion education works, the challenges for the development of Irish medium education in the north particularly, but also throughout the island of Ireland, and the various challenges, the various advantages and so forth in relation to Irish medium education.
And what do you feel are the advantages and benefits of Irish medium education?
There are considerable advantages in relation to immersion education, irrespective of the language involved. If the language is the child's second or third or an additional language for the child and not their home language, there are considerable educational advantages. The first and foremost is an additional language. Immersion education has been shown by all research throughout the world to be the most effective way for young people to learn a second or an additional language. Much more effective than traditional methods of learning a language as a foreign language, let's say, in post-primary education, or even being taught at an early age in primary school. The children learn the language through doing, and therefore learn the language much more effectively. Research has shown that after 7 years of even partial immersion, not full immersion, even partial immersion, that children can reach a significant degree of fluency. Not native speaker fluency, but a significant degree of fluency in spoken language, the ability to understand the language, to read the language, and obviously to speak the language.
Children who are academically challenged may find it more difficult to learn a topic bilingually, as they are not only studying a subject they are weak at, but also learning it through their second language. Do you feel that immersion education is a disadvantage to them?
No, is the simple answer. All of the research that we have available to date would show that as well as the additional advantage of learning a second language, that there are significant cognitive and educational advantages through learning through a second language. So there are advantages accruing to the child in relation to the subject other than the language itself. So let's say numeracy or literacy or science or history or whatever the subject might be. There is a degree of debate about whether children with specific special educational needs can cope with the challenges of learning a subject through a second language. Any evidence, any research to date is inconclusive. There are some indications that with certain specific special education needs may leave it difficult for a child to grasp some subjects through a second language, particularly if they haven't gained fluency in the early years of their schooling in the second language, if they haven't gained a proper grasp of the language. But there's no definitive research on this issue yet.
Okay. And finally, in terms of job opportunities, what advantages do people who have studied through immersion education have over those who haven't?
Again, I'll refer to the educational and cognitive advantages that have been proven through research from immersion education, and these include things like problem solving, lateral thinking, advantages in terms of literacy and numeracy, and also then the additional language. The children who have been educated through an immersion system tend to have a wider appreciation of other cultures other than their own culture as well. So there are those educational advantages where children do better at numeracy and maths, but there are also the cognitive advantages which involve children's ability to problem solve and to communicate. There are also what are known as meta-linguistic advantages, where the children are aware and conscious of their own use of language, and as adults then obviously when they go into the workplace, all of these are significant advantages to the young adult looking for employment.